AmeriGo. We are an Australian business running tours to America. There are 4 recent economic events that may affect our business. The first of which is the slowing down of the mining boom. Last July, iron was fetching $98.35 US per tonne. On July the 9th, the iron ore prices reached a 10-year low of $44.10 US per tonne. So what happened? One of the reasons is oversupply. Australia produced more than 650 million tonnes of iron in 2014, significantly up from 170 million tonnes in 2000. At the same time, demand growth from China's steel industry, the world's biggest consumer of iron ore, is sagging. China is the #1 trader with Australia, with a total share of 33.9% in our total exports. China has slowed to its lowest growth in 24 years, missing its 7.5% growth target for the first time in 15 years, and is requiring less and less resources. This quote from Sin Chuang Lee pretty much sums up the problem. So how does this actually affect my business? With the boom over, more people are being laid off, therefore have less money to spend. This decreases the size of our target market. Also, the government has realised that the mining sector is failing, so through the 2015 budget there are numerous tax benefits for small businesses. This includes lower tax rates and immediate tax reductions. This has an overall positive effect on my business. The second economic change is the weak Australian dollar. Since 2002, the Aussie dollar has dropped 40% against other major currencies. So what caused this drastic drop? There are a few reasons, the biggest one being supply and demand. Imagine the RBA wants to make the dollar increase for some reason. They will increase the cash rate, meaning that interest rates will also increase. This causes other countries, like America, to invest in Australian stocks and bonds because they get more for their dollar. This increases the demand for the dollar, causing the value to rise. So what does this mean for my business? This affects our business directly because if the dollar is low compared to the American dollar, less people will take our holiday. Also, foreign investors will be attracted to Australian businesses as they receive a higher return. The oil prices in America will also decrease. This will cause taxi prices to decrease, which is a key cost in my business. This is an overall slightly negative effect for my business. The third economic event is a low interest rate from the RBA. This graph shows the relationship between the cash rate and the interest rate. This year, it has hit a historical low of 2%. The RBA controls the cash rate to influence other aspects of the economy, such as unemployment and the exchange rate. Recently, they have decided to keep the cash rate at 2%, indicating they are happy with the way the economy is going. This is a section from the latest statement by Glenn Stevens, Governor of the RBA. So what is the effect of this on my business? Firstly, if the cash rate stays like this, our startup loan will cost less in repayment. Or, we can take a larger loan for the same price. The low interest rate encourages people to borrow money and spend it, possibly on holidays. The price of property will increase, as taking property loans will become more attractive. There will be a high demand, driving the prices up. Also, we will receive less interest every month for having our money in the bank. Overall, this is a positive effect for my business. The final economic situation is the Greek economic crisis. This could have all been avoided if Greece were honest about their finances. Greece was hit the hardest in the Wall Street market crash in 2008 and never fully recovered like other countries. In 2010, they were threatening another global financial crisis, so the International Monetary Fund, the European Central Bank, and the European Commission granted 2 bailouts totaling $264 billion in today's currency. Although this helped, the economy has still shrunk by 5% and unemployment is above 25% as of March this year. They ignored all the rules of the euro, and as a result of that, their debt is above 180% of their annual GDP, making it pretty much impossible to pay off. So will this affect my business? Well, we don't really know right now. As of now, it is pretty well contained in Europe, and America only ships 0.5 of their exports to Greece, so it doesn't really affect their economy very much. However, a prolonged poor performance of Greece and other southern European countries such as Italy and Portugal could potentially bring the euro down even more. The euro is a major currency, and its fall would have disastrous effects on the economic world. Apart from this, the unstable euro could make Australia more attractive to foreign investors. Due to the recent decisions made by the European Union with regard to the Greek economic situation, we can't conclude whether this will have an effect on our business as of now. However, it has a low probability of affecting our business directly in the future. Here are some final thoughts. I learned that the economy can change drastically in a matter of days, and how a business needs to adjust to these changes. Also, I learned how the Reserve Bank of Australia reacts to these changes in the economy through the cash rate. So, would I still launch this business? The answer is yes. Well, maybe. Given the current economic status, our business will thrive in these conditions, as long as the dollar continues to rise. But it may not, so yeah. The economy is changing from day to day, but for now, thank you for watching this video.